sides.
We are the duo, man. This is a duo, and here
Raw
we are the
sewage
men.
flavored with gammon tears. Ugh. Gross.
Save
Oh, cool.
your
The
tears.
feature's not available. Of course it isn't, because ptcgl is a perfectly good game to be playing in the year of our Lord and Savior 2023.
They did affirmation truly, madly, deeply, and 2 beds and a coffee machine. I'm not familiar with any of that.
So excited to be taking on someone ranked 640 when I'm 320 or whatever it was.
420 away.
Oh, chat, by the way, we've got under
How
stream
do I
this week.
save time on that? What?
Murdo and I are going to be streaming again on Friday. Pretty exciting. We're doing real man hours.
Yeah. Jesus.
Real man hours with Murdo and Jester. Then Saturday we've got the jammies. And then Sunday we're back on Final Fantasy. Wait.
I'm gonna sit that one out, I'm pretty sure.
What? Do you want to watch Final Fantasy?
I mean, I might watch it. I mean, I'm probably not gonna be on commentary, that's all.
Hey, that's fine. You can look.
Perhaps. We'll see.
You're one of my double L's, my lurky lads.
Weekend is gonna be quite full with things. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, it's busy times, buddy.
I'm actually gonna get up early on Saturday, which is wild.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'm not in a good mood with my country, so it gets a crap drink. That's fair. I love the fact that our 2 options come general election right now are Tories or Tories in red. It's pretty fun.
How's the best case scenario? Kiss Dama.
And literally, but like, I don't actually know that's true.
It's one of the
God.
options.
The more he says things out loud that media
Yeah.
reports on, the more I don't even want to vote. Like, I just don't want to vote for anybody because they're all fucking awful.
Yeah, but not voting is like even worse than some.
Malicious malicious, what's it? Oh god, it's just literally like, I don't want to joke about it too much, but it's so fucking depressing.
Yeah, dude, I get it.
That was the best
Especially
option.
because how was the best case scenario? Kiss. Is that even how to pronounce it?
It might as well be.
Kaya?
It's Irish or Scottish for Keith, so.
Don't you?
Forget about Keith.
But you can't forget about this one because boy howdy, that man is drywall.
Yeah, he's not good.
All right, let me just focus on Cannonball and then I'll finish a thought maybe.
That's fine. Yeah, we're in a bit of a sticky scenario here, chat, but we can at least hopefully slow down the Arceus with one of these bad boys of the industry. Although I get the feeling they'll probably have the Evo. But at least it'll force them to counter Stadium.
Actually, might be able to figure this out why I'm starting off this so much.
Tories don't realise the left hates Keir Starmer even more than they do. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oof, oof, oof. When the capture energy don't hit.
Ooh, interesting.
It's like everyone who plays ptcgl doesn't realise Temple of Sinnoh is a card. Oh, please Marnie me. Please Marnie me. I am begging. Nope, that's the vstar, damn it. Now, hilariously, don't have a counter stadium.
Okay, yeah, so what I did want to say is, it's just so depressing watching British news, or like whatever happens in Britain, because it's just, like, you guys are earning your name of, like, your claim of being Turf Island so much. It's ridiculous. It's how much that matters at the moment for, like, it is.
Yeah.
And what's up? You look flabbergasted.
Oh, so they played down a path to the peak without using Arceus, then they quick balled away a Pump Kaboo.
Right. I guess they don't want to use Arceus. I mean, there is definitely reason to not using Arceus when you can.
You probably want to use Arceus in this situation.
I mean, what would he be able to get? I mean, to be fair, they're not going to be doing much with the path, so I don't really see the reason in keeping it. Because your deck isn't really going to benefit, or like, isn't going to be hampered much by...
Not being able to heal kind of sucks.
Yeah, but that's going to be like 1 or 2 turns down the road. Where that matters.
Could knock out the Bidoof definitely, or we could try getting some more off the Comfy, which feels greedy. We don't want to lose another Steel Energy right now, so let's pop the We'll just get the knockout.
Yeah, I think taking the beaver out is not bad.
Seeing as they're on 2 cards as well.
Yeah.
One of them isn't an energy because they would have attached last turn.
But yeah, like the fact that Nicholas Sturgeon is that confirmed, by the way? I heard that Nicholas Sturgeon was expected to step down, but I haven't heard that if she actually did.
I've heard. The only thing I've heard is that she is resigning.
Yeah, but I haven't heard that she actually did.
Yeah.
Which is like, I know that she isn't like that perfect either, but she was at least one of the big politicians in Britain to stand against this whole trans hate debacle, and that's kind of like that's unfortunate. She was like the only one like actually stepping her foot down against it.
Yeah, it ain't great. Let's put it that way.
Good.
It ain't great. Even not great in this situation.
Oh, look! Take a look at this fucking guy. But yeah, so funny thing actually to lighten the mood a bit. Yeah, she has. Okay. Yeah, I didn't catch if she actually did. So this will date this episode if this is anything to Red Homeworld, which probably isn't. What do I want to say? Oh yeah. So recently I used some time. Also, Aria message. I didn't see that. Yeah, someone who has no interest in politics, I now need to keep an eye on it because this is now majorly affecting me. Loveridge cunts debating whether I should legally be allowed to survive. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Fantastic. I love moral panics. They're very productive and very English. But yeah, to lighten the mood again a bit. So I've used some time to do some testing off stream in this game to understand like how some stuff works, and to maybe make some stuff that we didn't think was consistent more consistent. And I realized that one big thing that, for example, if you ever watched my streams, the tuk-tuk jump across the roofs in the last mission in the third movie, that one I struggled with a lot because I just didn't have speed for some reason, and it has to do with how the game deals with shifting gears.
Okay.
Because so you know, other games of this genre would decide that if you have an automatic shifting system, so you just have automatic drive, you don't have manual as an option, you just wouldn't bother to simulate gear shifts to make it easier. But this game decided to still have it, but just you cannot control it at all. In other games you would be able to switch into manual and then do it yourself. This game just does the gear shifts for you, whether you like it or not. And if you ever driven a car, which I know you have,
indeed.
Which one thing you might notice is that I'm not sure if there's a term for it, but if you shift up, then like you're at a somewhat high speed, then you shift up and then you go down a bit again. Like it slows you down a bit.
Kind of, yeah.
Just not a lot, but like a bit. Obviously, in real life, not a big deal. In this game, it is quite detrimental if that happens at the wrong time. Because also the penalty for turning, for example, is quite high. So basically what happens is, obviously you have to take a sharp turn, then you have to weave between 2 houses and make the jump. And for the jump you need about 40 units. I think it's NPH, but I'm not sure what they're using. So I'm just saying speed units. So you need 40 about to make the jump, a bit less. So what happens is basically you take and the gear shift happens around 28. So basically what happens is you drive there with like 50, you have to slow down to take the turn. And if you just like don't do the turn right, you'll have right before the weave, you'll start the upshift, which slows you down. And then you also get the slowdown from turning, and then you just don't have enough acceleration for the rest of the road to make the jump.
Right.
So So the solution for that is either you take the turn in a way that you don't have the upshift at all, so you stay above 30, which is kind of hard, or you make it so you have the upshift early. If it is before you do the weave, you usually find it. Like if it's quite a bit before it. So that's some really uninteresting game theory for all of you. I hope you enjoyed that. About a game that doesn't matter.
I hope you enjoyed that.
I mean, it's an interesting little quirk, because there's just so much we don't quite understand about this game. Most of it is we thought jump physics, but what I also realized in testing is that jumps are so I did the same jump a couple of times after right after each other, like same setup, just hold the accelerator, same speed, so on and so forth, and it actually did produce the same results every time. So jumping is somewhat consistent, even though a bit wonky, but it is pretty much consistent. The thing that isn't consistent is like the speed and the general steering physics. That one is a bit wacky, but like if you set up the same every time, you'll get actually the same results, which is a bit reassuring, because that means it's not just entirely RNG.
Yeah.
If you get above 55, then drop below the car. Does the car explode? Wrong movie, but good idea. I do actually. I'm not quite sure, because I never really played the sequel, but I think the sequel to Stuntman actually has a movie like that where you actually do like speed. I've never watched Speed. Limp, did you watch Speed?
Never seen Speed, no.
It's such a movie that like I do not know if anyone I know ever watched the movie, but it's a movie that's like so many times referenced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the one I know, obviously, like everyone does, is if it drops below a certain speed, blah blah blah. But other than that,
so why didn't he take the? Oh, he has 2 DCEs, and that's why I didn't.
oh no, Path to the Peak. How will I cope?
Cope, sieve, mauled. He still hasn't used the
It's
vstar.
4 fucking bosses, Jesus!
Oh my god.
Who runs 4 fucking bosses?
This fucking guy.
Jesus Christ!
You still have your vstar? Or?
I was hoping to knock out the Cramorant so I can activate the fucking Raihan. I haven't got the V-Star, dude. I've used the V-Star.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm kind of doing my thing here. That's why I'm asking questions to keep the conversation going.
Cramorant will take them both, but I don't have a way to recycle a Cramorant back in, and the other one's in here. Where are my water energies at right now? 0 in there, there's 2 on you, 1 in there, so there's 3 available, so maybe I start looking at the Radiant Green Energy to potentially power up. And we've got none in the deck, awesome, for this game. So much fun. I mean, I don't get knocked out by anything next turn, because of the 80 reduction at least.
Yeah.
Like, Decidueye will do damage, but it will only be 100, I think. Actually, I need to readjust this deck as well, because it's not running a list that I'm actually comfortable with.
It's so fucked that Gudra doesn't have a weakness as well.
Oh, I literally have a boss's orders. Awesome. Now I've got this game.
GG. Shake my hand, shake my hand.
Shake my hand, I'm a real gamer.
Shake my hand, GG.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Spunky.
In hell.
Boy howdy.
Somersault Feather, so that's going to do 80 at base.
Like base.
110, 140. Ah, they'll fucking knock out with this.
Do they need to discard the energy from the hand? I forgot how it works.
No, it's from the card. Oh no, it's from your hand, you're right.
So they might not have it.
I think that really saves me, honestly.
So what? So they do 80 less, right? So it's 80 base. So they need 1 more?
I can take a knockout.
They don't have it.
Cramorant.
They don't have it.
No. There's a rod, I think. Oh, we kind of need to save that for bringing back the Cramorant if it gets knocked out.
You could also get the water energy back.
Yeah, it's got any water energy in there, dude.
Oh, not with this card either?
No.
Oh.
Give me one of them, give me one of them, give me one of them. Easy choices in my life.
What am I doing? Why am I so bad at video
What
games?
am I doing? I could escape rope, see what they bring up. Go from there. I can scoop as well, so I can take a knockout on any of those things, and I've only got one prize card left to get. Okay, so... Ooh, escape rope.
I think if I would have missed that, I would be failing because I forgot the whole thing. Which might have been fine, I'm not sure. I'll not risk it.
Yeah, I knew he'd give me the Bivarol. We'll take the Cramorant up. I'll have no bosses left. So we can ping with the Zig. You're garbage.
You're garbage.
Then take a knockout. Then we literally need to knock out anything for the win then. We really need to see a boss.
That was a bit shaky.
Ah! Let's go!
Whoa. Ask and he shall appear.
Oh, fuck off with your Marnies! What are you playing?
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ. Always a Marnie when you need one, apparently.
You still have 2 in the deck, don't you?
2 bosses, yeah. Just like, where am they?
I mean, I guess you can play around with Comfy to dig for a little bit at least.
You have to. This is ridiculous.
Well, do you still have a Comfy in deck, do you know?
I think so.
Well, then capture to get it.
Yeah, well. There's escape rope. Last game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. I thought I was going to lose to the World Championship deck from 2022 then.
GG, dude. I had a weird choice to still play that nowadays.
It's still decent.
I mean, yeah, of course, but...
Like, I wouldn't play the
Not really.
Decidueye myself, but...
Yeah, Decidueye isn't really... I mean, there's still a few Arceus stuff, but... If you want to play, like, coverage for Arceus and Eternatus, then play, just Zapdos, honestly.
Yeah.
G-Zappy. G-Zappy completely obliterates Eternatus, which is really funny.
Whew! Fucking hell.
Good job, dude.
That's stressful.
I mean, to be fair, you had so many outs on that there. You had like 2 bosses and 1 or 2 ropes.
I didn't have the outs though, they kept getting taken away from me.
Yeah, I mean, you had them in the deck.
Yes. Live runs okay on my tablet unless it has the board background for Eternatus, then it turns into a potato. Simply tell your opponents not to play Eternatus.